Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Dune Awakenings. This is my solo play in my private server. Uh, Last week we left off. I just gotten the last of the things needed for, you guessed it, you seen it. I finally made it. This big ass monstrosity. Looky there, looky there. This big, beautiful, whatever this thing is. Large spice refinery. Yeah. Now, it does take a crap ton of water to make, and a crap ton of spice sand. So that's going to be a problem. Now, I do have the chassis for the sand crawler. But, yeah, we're going to have to go and harvest some more stuff and things, and that includes Plastidium. I mean, after making this, I am out of everything. This thing took a lot of building materials. I thought I had a lot of extra of, and I really don't. I am totally out of cobalt paste and calibrated servos. So I only got 101 cobalt paste. Not a lot compared to, flour sand and I'm out of everything. I don't have any of that. I only got 7 calibrated servos. Look at that. So yeah, today is a day of going around Hog Basin, getting necessary materials. That's the deep desert materials. Necessary in order to do some serious upgrading. Now, I did add, because of the insane amount of water this is going to take, I did add a lot more of the medium water cisterns. So my water capacity is now almost 1,000,005, almost 1.5, but it's actually 1.4. So I got a lot more I got to do. But I do believe I'm out of steel as a result. I think that takes steel, right? Let me just double check. Hold on. Yeah, steel. I might be able to make one more. Or a couple more. Yeah. Silicon blocks. Oh, okay. I can make a few more. Okay, hold on. Now, I can't make this because I don't have any I'm low on industrial pumps as well. Because I could make... I think there might be enough space here for one more of the large ones here. So yeah, that's going to be a thing. Let me finish making... Might be able to make yet another row here. There we go. Now what do we have? 1.6 mil. Alright, so we're just almost a little over 1.5 million. So yeah, that's a thing. I did add another medium storage capacity. Storage. May end up taking these out, so I could put some more of the medium storage containers down instead. So that might be a thing. There's a lot of rearranging I'm going to have to do in order to accommodate this little puppy right here. Or big puppy, shall I say. Now, also, I noticed, there's some stuff and things I still need to build. Duralinium and complex machinery. Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, we're out of everything. So, that being said, oh, I got stuff in my inventory? There it goes. Okay. Do I not have a... Ooh. Can I not repair that? Let's see if I can repair that. No! Recipe unknown. No, I cannot repair that. Repair that. And that. This and everything else does not need to be. Okay. So I'm gonna need a new compactor, because this one is... This was given to me as a gift, and yeah. It's almost gone. So let me wait. Do I have one already? Before I start wasting materials that I'm already short on, let me just double check to see if I don't already have one made. Yeah, see, I already got. Damn. And here's one that's half. Oh, that's the compactor 4. So let me put this compactor 6 away. That's a cut array 6. Alright, so I'm full up there. May need to build a new medium personalized chest here. Now my personalized chest is gotta be set on a different circuit. I don't want anything pulling from it or trying to pull from it, and definitely I don't want overflow going into it. Actually, let me do 7. Because I think I got something else. Each server is different. That's a compactor, broken compactor 5. It's not broken, but it's about to break. I wonder if I can repair this compactor 5. As you notice, I now have 2 mediums instead of a medium and a small. But this one's not turned on, because if I turn it on... So I leave it disabled. I got a power problem. infused stuff. Oh, up here. All right. All right. I doubt I'll actually use any of the compactors. I'm gonna put the specialty one away. I don't want it to lose durability, especially if I die unexpectedly. I'll put it in there. Let me arrange stuff like tools and weaponry. Well, this is going to be just strictly like armor. Okay, I arranged it to alphabetical order. I don't know what that's going to do. But it goes back to unsorted anyway. Go figure. Okay, so I did spend a little bit of time here before the stream. I made sure this base has got power and I've got water running. So I got all these turbines on because they were all off. But I still need to go to my other base to make sure that one's up and going. And that's the reason why I got those materials in this copter. Oh, where? No, I don't have any. And I also made sure that this was virtually empty. It's got the Sandcrawler chassis, and it's got the PSU. So I was able to make those two. Holding off on the other pieces, even though technically I could make them, until I ensure that I got enough materials. I don't want to leave myself empty with no materials. What was I doing? Oh, gas. Gas. I need gas. Here we go. Now, technically, I could use this whole upper portion also for water storage, which I've already started that process. I'm just lacking industrial pumps. water storage and medium. These medium storage containers will probably go over on this side. Probably do away with this guy right here in favor to put just strictly medium storage containers. Well, this will be water. I'd like to have at least 2 million water maybe. All in all, oh my god, can't believe that. Anyway, so that's a thing. So now I do need more power. You should notice I've gotten rid of a lot of the smaller electrical pumps here. I need to get the larger ones because it's actually telling me that I can't build any more of that specific type because I've reached my limit. So I need to wipe out the smaller ones in favor for the larger ones to get rid of the limit cap. So I gotta upgrade. Game is telling me to upgrade. Once we check out my other base to make sure that that one's going, then I'm going to go around to other bases. Okay, technically oh wow, okay. Storage is full, that's the reason why it's not been used.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, let me go down here. Add these. Add this. in there.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I think that's my only two. I don't think I have any other buildings to worry about. Alright, now we get the full 20 days here.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Got 165 steel. That's good. I don't have any cobalt paste. Worry about. Oh, Queen! Queen! Come and move your bike, dude! I know you're here. You're always lurking. So come and move, either, break it down and put the pieces in a chest, or move it, or do something. So it's not taking up space. Hello? Oh. Okay, I was not in the feed here. Okay. I'm like pressing on the button. I'm like, why is the thing not working? Now I know. Can I get it from here? No. time. Holy crap. Ugh. There we go. It's all stone there. Sorry, when they're lined up like this, I mean, boom, 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 boom. And these two over here. Yeah, as you can tell, fiber, the bane of my existence here. Is that all stone? Holy moly. Well, there's no, shortage of granite right there. Stop shooting me! Alright, you know, that's it. Yeah, I just ran you over, asshole. Now your friend is about to get run over.
Need to reload.
Here we go. Shiloon, why are you all pissed off? I'm not over there. You missed me, buddy, by a mile. Do I have any... No, I don't. I don't have any bloodletting or anything like that on me. If I could pick up the corpse. It's like, I wonder what got, old Shiloon all riled up about. He's like, yeah, Tylia, I don't want you running them people over. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm running them over, I could care less. They were shooting at me, Shiloon, so fuck off. Stupid Shiloon.
Shields up. If I need help.
Really? No, I don't think so. And because they did not shoot at me, see, I left them alone. Because they didn't shoot at me. They screamed at me, but, you know, they're loud. They did kind of, like, run into their personal space. So I don't mind them screaming at me. It's when they start shooting at me, I get all pissy. There's a little bit of steel there. Alright, so I do have some carbon there, so I can actually make steel. Alright, and I do have a lot of batteries. Yeah. Alright, so as these are being made, I can then turn around and make steel. I still have to go out and about and get some cobalt paste, which means I need to harvest a bunch of earthite crystal. Question is, I forgot, did I ever make that, Cut array 3. Are you kidding? Oh god. I only got a cut array 3 on this. Alright, okay. I need to go get a cut array 6. And a storage 6. Okay. Yeah, before I can get that cobalt paste. Great the face. Now, is this mine? I don't think this is mine either. Hold on. Oh, this Papa Strange is, Papa, you're gonna have to move it. Move it or lose it. Now I'm going to extend this floor out to go all the way that way so I can encircle that ultimately. This will be the warehouse area so I can have multiple large crates. I almost forgot what I came back here for. Did I come back here for? Came back here for something. Oh, the cutlery. Yeah, that's right. Cutlery. Need a cutlery 6 and a storage 6. For buggy. Okay, well there's the storage 6. What am I missing here? Thermal response ray amplifiers. Technically I can make 31 of them. Technically. How many do I need? I don't want to make any more than I absolutely necessarily have to. I need 13. Alright. So I need 13 of them. Okay, I'm making 13 now. There we go. Alright, making it now. And there we go. So now all we have to do is just upgrade that buggy over there. Oh, before I do anything else, I need to unload. There we go. So that gives me 600 steel. And 71 cobalt paste. You put that in there. We're gonna stop off over here at the ironworks just briefly. We can get complex machinery over there. And it's on the way back over. Oh, I almost, missed this. Before I do anything else, since my ship is right here, get all the heavier stuff out. There we go.
Shield on! Get a fire back up! I've got you covered. Throwing grenade! Watch your back! Let's get the bastard! To arms! Huh? Get the bastard! Look out! Attack! Shoot! Oh! Yeah! He's dead!
There you go. Whoop. $36. $36.
Attack! Requiring...
Yeah, he didn't even get a shot off. Oh. I gotta get back there. Here we go. Technically, if I walk up there, I mean, there's technically a catwalk right here. Yeah, and then you just hop over this, and then down. Alright. Yeah, now I know why there's a catwalk here. I'm like, why? Okay. That was, Funcom spelling it out for me that I totally missed. Should I get the one that's up there? No, no. There's usually nothing very good in there anyway. There's another crate up there, but I'm not gonna get it. Oops, wait. Just 69. Even got 381 iron to boot. Might be fact here. So yeah, that gave me another 95 iron. and technically 132 in steel so far. That uses up all the carbon. So when I go out and about for the thing, I'm gonna have to get some carbon too. Okay. Oh, let me just grab the... I'll need those two things. Alright, so that's the Cutlery 6 in storage. Alright, so let me put the existing... Because that's the Cutlery 3 and storage 3. Can I customize anything? What about swatches? I can do swatches. I think that's pretty much everything that needed to be colored. Okay. There we go. Oh, let me get these two bodies into... Assault copter. They're going to weigh down the inventory. I need to be able to... Oh. Wait. What? Where are the bodies now? Right here. Oh. Okay. They were on the ground. Looks like we got another sandstorm coming. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's so totally gonna hit us. Let's just wait till it's over. Oh, it might not hit us. It's going downwards. We're gonna be like on the edge of it. Alright. Alright. Go, 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 go. Now I'm gonna need Holtzman actuators too, so I'm gonna have to harvest a few of these down ships and stuff. Now I'm trying to get as much done as I can before the actual Corellia storm arrives. When that arrives, I'm gonna have to log out. Because you think the lag is bad now? Wait till that Corellia storm hits. And it's not even the main part of the storm. I'm talking about the first signs of the Corellia storm starts, kicking up sand and blowing sand, and it looks a lot more foggier and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not even fully arrived, and all hell breaks loose, and the frame rates will drop and stuff like that. What is it? Oh, it's right. Okay, it's the ultimate actuators I need, not the scrap metal. So I'm doing away with the scrap metal, but keeping the ultimates. Alright, here we go! Whee! Oh yeah! I don't think I need any more carbon. No, not really. I'm good on carbon for now. I want to see just how much of the earthite crystal I can hold. Some harvester radio since we're harvesting.
is your master inspirator with the daily motivational. Today, we must remember when you live with purpose, hard work isn't an option. It's a necessity.
A seasoned crew chief goes missing from an iconic harvester, and nothing is as it seems. In this tale of intrigue, betrayal, and deadly ambition, the sands of Arrakis hide many secrets. Join us now as we begin to unravel the dark and mysterious truth behind the disappearance of crew chief Jarek Thorne. It's Death on the Titan, Episode 1, Eye of the Storm.
On the Titan.
It was my first time on the Sand Titan, but I knew it well. Everyone did. It was the last of the old Venport Demeter 4 super harvesters. A 6-deck factory harvester with a rebuilt Dyrmidium centrifuge. A rust-hued colossus that become more than its well-worn constituent parts. The Sand Titan had become a symbol of the Spice Miners Guild itself. Its silhouette was a well-known and comforting sight upon the dunes, but I wasn't there for the tour. I'd followed a long and circuitous route from Transport Thopter to Transport Thopter as I worked my way into the deep desert where the Sand Titan roamed. As a senior ombudsman for the Spice Miners Guild, it was my job to solve problems and make sure that the spice kept flowing. The spice wasn't flowing, though. The Sand Titan had been pinned down between 2 storm fronts and had gone dark for almost a week. That, in itself, wasn't unusual. The deep desert was known to be a chaotic and violent wasteland with rapidly shifting weather patterns amongst other palpable dangers. No, the unusual part was the content of a secure transmission from the Titan's command deck. It turns out there'd been a suspicious death on the Great Harvester, and the crew was paralyzed with anger and fear. Unfortunately, anger and fear are bad for production. So I was ordered out of my comfortable existence in Arrakeen to find the Sand Titan and make things right. As the last leg of my fragmented journey neared its completion, I examined Chief Thorne's guild record once more. Chief Thorne was a man of discipline and was well regarded by his crew. By all accounts, Thorne wasn't one to shirk his responsibilities or fail in his duties. No, in fact, Thorne had never even been late for a single shift until that fateful night. My first interviews were with the tool pushers assigned to Thorne's shift.
he just didn't show up.
I knew right away something was wrong, so I went down to check his cabin, but he wasn't there.
We were between two Coriolis fronts at the time, so we were running dark.
That means we were operating mechanical only. All electronic systems have to be shut down. Yeah, to protect against the heavy electromagnetic interference generated by the storms.
Anyhow, like I said, we were running dark, which means all holocams were offline. We had no quick way of finding them.
Yeah, the Titan's a massive beast.
So, what did you do?
We did it the slow way. Searched everywhere from the top down.
That's the command deck, the mess, the crew deck, the crew lounges, the intake deck, the processing deck, the storage racks, shaft disposal.
We even suited up and checked the flight deck.
No easy feat in the edge of two hard-charging Coriolis fronts.
And what did you find?
Nothing. No one had seen Thorne anywhere.
It was like he vanished in thin air.
Hours passed as the crew's anxiety grew with each tick of the clock. Then, in the early morning light, shift supervisor Lena Orlov made a gruesome discovery.
I found him. What was left of him, anyway. His body had been pulverized in the separator. I only knew it was him from the clotted tufts of blonde hair mixed into the stew of blood and bone.
Crew Chief Thorne was dead. That was for certain. And the circumstances of his death were anything but clear. But what might have been written off as an accident at first soon began to look more and more suspicious.
This isn't supposed to be possible. The mechanical separator had a failsafe built in, a dead man switch to prevent this very thing from happening. Someone had to deliberately override that and multiple other safety features to cause this.
At that point, Captain Andahar Noah, the Sand Titan's capable leader, sent his call for help before launching his own investigation. And among the crew, one name quickly rose to deckhand. After an anonymous report, Rico had been investigated for skimming unprocessed spice, an offense that led to a heated confrontation with Crew Chief Thorne. Tell me, Tessa, how did you come to be in the crew lounge when Thorne and Rico came to blows?
It was Captain Noah's Oath Day. I was passing through the lounge on my way to pick up the cake.
And what did you see when you got there?
Thorne and Rico going at it. Well, there was a lot of yelling at first, but it got physical quick. I mean, Rico was a big guy, but Thorne knew how to fight and laid a beating on Rico. We separated them before it got too bad, but you can see for yourself. The holocast caught the last part.
You think you can humiliate me like this? I'll be shitting teeth for a month.
Count yourself lucky, thief. In the old days, they would have fed you to the mechanical separator.
I have no bloody idea how that got there. I've never seen that before. The incident had been diffused, for the time being. But the tension between Thorne and Rico was palpable. Was it enough to drive Rico Ma to murder? That's what I was working to find out.
I was shift supervisor in Chief Thorne's next rotation.
And how would you characterize Thorne's state of mind?
Thorne was worried. He didn't report the fight with Rico straight away, which is weird for such a straight arrow.
What happened next?
We don't know all the details, but holocam coverage tracked Rico to Thorne's cabin later the same night. And there was some kind of second altercation.
Did Rico have an alibi for the time of Thorne's disappearance?
No, he didn't. He claimed he was in his quarters the whole time, but the storm front had closed in and we were running dark. There was no way to confirm his location with the holocams.
So, with suspicions mounting against the deckhand, Captain Noah ordered Rico Ma to the brig.
And what we found next raised even more questions.
What am I looking at?
That's a mnemonic film wire containing the coded message to Thorne.
I knew exactly what it was. but I wanted to learn what the shift supervisor knew.
Far as we could tell, the code was based on old cipher used by Atreides signal intelligence.
The plot was thickening. Why was Thorne receiving secret messages from the Atreides? And why was that message in Rico's possession? I hadn't decided yet whether Rico was lying or not, but it seemed the crew had made up their minds. Communications specialist Jeb Dolan was tasked with deciphering the secret message, and I tried to impress upon him the importance of doing a quick but thorough job. What started as a murder was rapidly becoming something else, and I had to get to the bottom of it quickly. The Spice Miners Guild had a mandate to remain neutral in the ongoing war of assassins.
I know,
and
I didn't
had
get all of it,
successfully
but,
done so.
you know,
Thus far,
kinda
or
wanna
had
move on
we?
and start getting other stuff and things.
Join us again next time, as new secrets are revealed, and we dive deeper into the enigmatic death of Crew Chief Jarek Thorne. But until then, stay vigilant and watch the sands, until death on the Titan returns.
Okay, that's what I get for looking away from you. I looked away just for a few seconds and almost ran right off the edge. I mean, I wouldn't have died, but it would have been a pain in the ass to try to get all the way back up to the top from the bottom. Is there not any more shifts for me to be able to break down? Really? Usually there's several ships around here. Okay. Hurry on across before Shiloh decides to go rearing his ugly head out. What? Shiloh. Oh, that's the first warning bell. Sandstorm is now going to be upon us. Shoot. Things are gonna get ugly.
This is your master inspirator with the daily motivational. Today we must remember we don't work for recognition, but do work worthy of recognition.
Alright. I'm gonna have to... Looks like I'm gonna have to call it from here. Holy moly, the lag is bad. Let me just some stuff out here. Put that in the assault copter. A lot of this I'm just gonna take back to the other base. Okay, I was able to fit the majority of this. That's good. I usually produce the steel here. Yeah, 387 steel. Nice. Alright. Here, let me turn that off for the time being. Let's get everything what we've gotten so far back to the main base. Yeah, it looks foggy, but it's really sand flying around. least we were able to get some complex machinery and some hooks and actuators. We was not able to get calibrated servos, unfortunately. I mean, how much? I got 80,000 in gold at the bank. I'm thinking maybe I might be able to buy some. That would probably buy the whole lot. I brought some carbon back so I could actually make some steel here too. It's not going to be a lot of steel, but I got a lot of iron and not very much steel. So I have all this iron. Steel. Okay, we're working on the cobalt paste now. It's the calibrated servos. Only got 7 of those. Also need industrial pump. Holy moly, I need everything, guys. Oh, this is somebody's base, or was somebody's base. No access. Oh yeah, they actually made it up to this point. Nice. What's in here? Okay. This, interesting. It's not gonna tell me whose bike. Interesting. Alright. I can see the wind from the previous storm already. They throwing rocks at me?
Target found.
Shields up! Eyes on enemy! Kill them all.
He's walking away from me. What the hell's going on?
They're coming.
Servos! That's what I was hoping for. And complex machinery, nice.
Shield on.
Are you lost, friend?
No. No, not lost. Just grabbing some much needed supplies. Don't mind. 57 calibrated servos. Nice. Oh, it's so hard to function.
Reveal yourself. Ready, everybody.
Don't think there's anything else around here. I'm just seeing. See if we can't find another encampment to raid up. And then we'll call it an afternoon because it's really getting hard to function. In here. Oh no. Okay. Holy shit. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's right there.
Shields up! I need help!
Shield eyes on hostile. Found them!
Your water is mine! Reloading! Reload! Bombs away! Down!
Lordy. Oh, I don't know how I survived that one. Backpack's full? How's my back? Oh, no, it's not full. The stacks are full, but not the backpack. Alright.
Shields up! Shield on! Help! Incoming! Look your back!
It's definitely a lot easier if I'm indoors. Than outdoors. Is there a upper level to this? There is.
Shields up! Eyes on hostile! Need to reload! Need to reload!
Okay. Holy moly, I can barely function. And we found a searing shiv, whatever that is. It's like a little dirt. Okay. Did I not do this one? Okay, so out of those two sites, we got 116 calibrated servers. Just out of those two sites alone. Right now it's just too laggy for me to be in here. Spice! I'm like, what is that? Ah. I got hung up and trying to look at that one spot. I'm like, what is that? Now I know. It was just shadow. So all in all, we got 116 and 81 and 36. So a little bit of everything, and I'm processing the cobalt paste now. So that's going to take the majority of the day, being that yeah, it's still working on the silicon blocks. So that's going to take the majority of the day. I got this. It's been a while since I was able to dismantle something. So that's good. What's these? That's what I was missing. Alright. That and these. Okay, so now in order for me to make the power necessary, looks like I'm still lacking in the cobalt paste. But at least now I can make at least one of these. Once that cobalt paste is made, might be able to make 2 of these. Oh, maybe not, because that's only 120, 225. In order for me to make 2, I better make some more duralinium. Technically, I can make 100 more. Alright, that uses up all my jasmium. So now I gotta go harvest some of that tomorrow. Alright. But that should be able to make me 2 of the new power sources. That will, and I can get rid of oh, give me 2 more of these guys. And I can get rid of all of these. I do believe. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not too sure. We'll delete like 4 of these and then place 1 down. We'll delete another 4. That's what I was doing before. Because beforehand I had like 20, 30, 40 of these up here. So, yeah. The only thing I'm lacking now is I need to be making the wind traps. So getting rid of these in favor for the large round wind traps. Okay, I got all of these working currently. Alright. Alright, so that being said, guys and gals, I'm gonna have to get going. It is pretty laggy in here, and it's gonna be very hard for me to function as each hour goes by, because the effects do get stronger every hour, so I'm not gonna stay in here for that long. And my character won't even be able to function pretty soon, because she's gonna start emoting, you know, the wind and the sand emote. She's also gonna get a little slow into response, and like she's trying to walk against the wind, that sort of thing. So anyway, and if I need to loot, I need her at full capabilities. So so everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Queen, if you're hearing me, please come and dismantle your bike at the base over there by the anvil. I would greatly appreciate it. And, you know, just log in long enough to dismantle it, to get rid of it. Also, Papa, come in here and dismantle your scout ornithopter, please. So this way I have the space here. If you guys aren't going to be in here on a regular basis, please dismantle that so I have the space. Alright guys and gals, thank you very much, and you guys have a nice afternoon, evening, and good morning. Bye everybody.